Why, hello and welcome back. It is once again me, your favorite deputy of Movie Deputy Podcasts, bringing to you the 5th movie in the Mission Impossible series. Yes, I'm finally getting around to this one. We are finally up to Rogue Nation. Again, please forgive my flub the other day, but we're back on track and rolling here. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, again, another guilty one, like I said previously, and I'll continue to say over and over again. Every one of the Mission Impossibles has a guilty rating. I highly recommend them for ages 13 and above just because of some of the content, but your parenting style, it's completely up to you if you want to do something other than that. So that's the great thing about media, is you get to make up your own mind, and that's what I'm hoping to help you do here with all of this information. With this movie, with Rogue Nation, we're getting to see some of these actors in roles that they've never really attempted before. Even though we've seen Ethan Hunt before and we've seen these missions as they keep going and what's kind of all happening with the IMF, Rogue Nation really kind of goes rogue, is a good way to put it. On the deputy scale, I did give Rogue Nation a 6.25 out of 10. And again, I already said I gave it a guilty rating. I think you're actually going to like my original review, and then I'm just going to kind of touch on a few other things in that here. So, my original review, the one that was on moviedeputy.com in 300 words or less originally, is: the syndicate has taken things too far. It's time to make a move that will end it all for either the IMF or the syndicate. Who will fall? That depends on the actions of the operatives on both sides. Both teams will be pushed to the breaking point, having to make decisions that go against their own ideas and ideals. Where does the line get drawn? Well, it depends on who's drawing it. Ethan and his team go rogue and find themselves outside of everything they're familiar with. All they take with them is their determination and their identities. Whether that is enough is left to be seen. This, the one of the best in the series so far, still has its flaws. The action is top-notch. The characters, though well-developed, seem kind of distant and almost out of character at times. The ideas here were well presented, but maybe they could have gone a step further. This doesn't falter on the excitement, though it may leave you wanting more. It's one of the best so far, but there's always room for improvement. Now, there are some definite key lines in this one that I just purely go from memory on, and I know I'm going to kind of flub this one, so it's not going to be exactly verbatim because I'm purely going from memory on this, but join the IMF, see the world. Only you get to see the world from a monitor in your closet. So, I'll let you figure out who makes that quote in the movie, but it's like, the whole thing is like, yes, join us, see the world from your closet. I remember laughing so hard when I heard that the first time. And like I said, that may be paraphrasing it a little bit. I'm trying to go on memory, but that's one of the lines that really stuck out in this one. Because it's like, you're just like, oh yeah, dude, I'm all excited. I'm going to join this. Oh, they're putting me in a closet. I don't know about you, but that just kind of tickles my funny bone, just even the thought of that. And some of the action and everything here, the majority of it is actually the action that you're seeing. I mean, CGI does a lot, but Rogue Nation kind of takes Mission Impossible on at least an action level further than we've seen it go before. Now, as you've probably noticed, I did give it a little bit lower score than Ghost Protocol, and that's because of some of the things I touched on in the review on that a little bit. Is everything was well presented, but it kind of left you going, and? What's next? And it doesn't really answer that question. And so at the time of watching this, I was really hoping that the next story would answer that question. And without giving anything away, you'll find out tomorrow whether or not it did. Because tomorrow we're actually going to be talking about the next one in the series. But yeah, I had a lot of fun watching this one. This is one that you kind of at least need to see a little bit more of the other ones, where Ghost Protocol could maybe stand alone on its own. This one can't. It's like you have to be somewhat familiar with the story to follow what's going on with this movie. So I don't know if that's going to help anybody or not, but I kind of hope so. I haven't mentioned this in a while, so forgive me, but if you like the content that you're hearing and you want to hear more of it, like and subscribe to this channel, Movie Deputy Reviews. And, I always tell people, if you don't like what you're hearing, turn it off. But I always appreciate the followers and everything with that. I don't spam you with a bunch of gobbledygook and kind of all of that stuff, but I always appreciate my loyal listeners, and I appreciate even the feedback, positive, negative, questions that I get. I'm actually going to be doing a special episode in a couple weeks on just answering some of the common questions that I get. So make sure you're on the lookout for that, and that is going to be on our Movie Deputy channel, not the Movie Deputy Reviews. Our Movie Deputy channel is all of our bonus content, so be sure to check that one out, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow about the next one. So stay tuned. Bye-bye.